Now let me write the same program using exception handling construct. See, main function. Then here I have three variables. A is 10 and B is 0 and C is also there. Then already I have taken the value 0. So I am not taking input from the user. Direct values I have given. Now let us see. Try. If B is equal to 0, then throw 1. Integer value I am throwing. Otherwise, C assign A divided by B and C out C. Print this one. Then catch. What is being thrown from there? Integer value. So integer E. Then here I will display a message that is division by 0. I am not writing complete message here. Division by 0. So try and catch is the construct. I will write down here. Try, few lines here, then catch and few lines here. This is the construct that I have used there. Now let me explain you this. See, inside try block, if there is any error, then it will jump to the catch block and execute the statements inside catch block. See, there are three lines here. First line, second line, third line. Suppose there is an error in first line, then it will jump to catch block. Suppose it is an error in second line, so first line will be executed, then second line is an error, it will jump to catch block. Third line will not be executed. So it depends in which line there is an error, right? Up to there, the statement will be executed. If there is an error, then it will jump to catch block. And if there are no errors inside try block, then catch block will not execute. So it is more like if and else. If there is no error, then execute this whole thing. If there is an error, then jump to catch block. So if and else, it is just like that. See, here I have written. Now where is an error? I am throwing an exception here. I am throwing an exception. So we have to throw exception in C++. So C++ compiler doesn't have any built-in mechanism for throwing an exception. So we have to check the error and throw an exception. So most of the people are familiar a little bit with Java. So in Java, exceptions are thrown. Compiler will check for it and write the code for throwing an exception. But C++ compiler doesn't do that. We have to check for the error and throw an exception. So what we did, we said that if B is equal to 0, then throw something. Something we have to throw. If you don't like 1, send 2. Or if you don't like 2, send 20, whatever it is. Throw something. Throw something. So that will be caught by this catch block. And that is integer value. This is an integer value. Then inside catch block, a message is displayed. That throw and catch is just for linking it, right? So there is no meaning of value 20 there. And even we are not doing anything with the value 20. If suppose you say that this is an error code 101, then you can say here is a message that error code E. So whatever the value comes here in E, that will be displayed. So division by 0, error code E. E is 101. So that is the reason of giving integer value here. So you can mention some codes. So whenever a user knows that 101 means okay, division by 0, he can remember that. Or you can give a manual to him, which is having a documentation or manual for your software. In your manual, you can mention error code 101 means division by 0. You have given denominator as 0. So that is the meaning of giving this one. So if you see the mechanism, I'll explain you the mechanism now. A is 10, B is 0, it will come here, B is 0, so throw, it will come here and execute this one. So these two lines are not executed because there is an error here. Suppose it is not 0, if I give value 5, then B is 0, no, it will execute this and it will not execute this one. Catch block is not executed. And finally, we want to display by, so at the end you can have by. So again I'll explain you. Now B is 5, it is not 0, so it will not enter into this, it will not throw, but it will execute this one and this one. Catch block is not executed and it will display by. If this is 0, then check this one, B is 0, throw, so it comes to the catch block and then it will display this message. Then after that, C out by is there. So this example, let us run and see. I will show you by writing the code, then further we will discuss.